Yeah. Should you need us? I do need you, Hoggle.
I do need you.
What? Why didn't you say so? And then the song
magic
starts.
dance, magic dance.
Let's kill your parents.
What have they ever done for you?
Okay,
I'm
stop.
Hoggle.
Okay, stop. Okay, stop.
We're taking this fucking house over.
Hey everybody, welcome to the PJC cast, the Proud Jacuzzi crew, where we do Would You Rathers and other fun things. My name's Dane,
My name's Brian.
I'm Jimmy.
and if you have any Would You Rathers for us, you can send them to the PJCcast at gmail.com or tweet them using hashtag the PJCcast. If you want to know what your Would You Rather is, look it up.
Google it on your computer that you are sitting in front of.
You're
And if
probably
not
sitting in front of a
sitting in
computer.
front of a computer.
Check the yellow pages. Let your fingers do the walking.
Yeah.
Let them walk on down.
Have you guys ever torn a Yellow Pages in half?
Of course I have.
Yeah, it
Of
feels
course,
good.
I have.
Right in half.
How else do I get it up at night?
Oh,
Grr. I
got a feel.
I am what is man.
I'm so strong.
I'm such a strong boy.
If you had to crank one out every night, if you had to
Had to.
tear
Every night. Oh, boy.
how luxurious,
That's a lot, probably.
not that I know, you had to tear a phone book in half, would that dissuade you from doing it?
Oh,
I'd get real fucking good at tearing a phone book in half,
yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I think that would be the resolution to that quandary.
And I'd get muscles, maybe.
You'd be
There's
stealing
a
everybody's
trick to
phone
it. I
book.
forget
Even
what
more.
the trick is.
Even more muscles in my forearms.
Hey, Popeye,
Yeah, I think
he's
that-
real good at it.
I thought that was supposed to be one of those like sort of stupid human tricks. Like there's a trick to it.
Yeah,
There's
You
a trick to it, and then there's also the trick where you interlace the pages of two phone books. It's like impossible to pull apart.
no kidding.
They did it on MythBusters. They got two battle tanks, and like they interlaced the fucking phone book pages, and like
No.
I forget exactly like
Show me a gif of this.
well that's not gonna translate very well, but y'all can look up GIFs. I forget if the tanks did it or not, but
Yeah.
like it put up a fight.
Yeah.
if not. But like
Wild.
they tried so many things before the tanks.
You think because of all the friction? I don't care.
It's science.
I'm not a science man. I'm a would you rather man. I sit in this hot tub on balmy ass autumn evenings
only.
with you two boys,
Only.
and we discuss would you rathers. That's what we do here, and that's the promise of the PJC
That's
cast.
the PJC promise.
That's the PJC promise.
One of them anyway.
We've got a couple now. We're mounting a list.
There's the ones we make and the ones we keep.
That's a very good distinction. Thank you, Brian. Yeah. You guys want to do a would you rather?
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
Well, heck. Jennifer Schmidt I think she lives in Austria.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah, she's a friend of mine from high school.
I love that name.
She submitted over Facebook, so I'm not really sure where she lives. So Jennifer Schmidt from Facebook
Hello,
asks.
Dane. I'm a brain in a jar now.
No, she's American.
Okay.
Lives in Austria. She is a brain in the jar, though, so
Yeah,
you got
well,
that one right.
Half right.
Would you rather only be able to read but not write, or only be able to write but not read?
Oh my God.
It's a tough one to wrap your head around.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's easier to imagine being able to read and not being able to write because, like, I feel like being able to read is so intrinsic to writing.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah.
Once you've written something down, you won't be able to.
Yeah, that was
It
my
would
next
be
question.
It'd be kind of like, what did my hand just do?
What is that?
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be frustrating.
Is this how my hands poop?
Apparently, both things are real in the world. Is this how my hands poop?
Yeah.
My hands just.
It's
took
an
a
honest
crap.
question.
What's all this stuff that just came out?
All the stuff
Ugh.
keeps
It
coming out
smells
of-
bad for some reason.
It looks so ugly.
I don't know. If you couldn't be able to read, it might be fun to just kind
It
of.
would all look like wingdings.
Wingdings. Oh man, the best font.
Everyone's favorite font.
Everybody's favorite podcast within a podcast. Font talk.
Font talk.
It's like that whole idea of the death of the artist. You know, as soon as you've written something, it's like you have no creative control over it. And in this case, that's very literal because you have no idea what you even wrote. It's just the artist was dead like long before.
But then you wouldn't have to agonize over what you wrote, you know? Because a big problem with writing that I've found is editing while you're doing it instead of just getting it out there.
Well, yeah, you really shouldn't. Like, you should wait a day to edit.
Wait a day to edit.
Yeah.
That's what Brian says.
Yeah, and exactly how I said it, too.
Wait a day to edit.
I would always, when I used to write short stories, like I'd write them, I'd barf out a bunch of stuff.
Wait.
That was in high school.
What? What'd you write short stories about?
Medieval RPG characters.
Really?
Basically.
Transformers.
It was like,
Did you
oh,
write
if I...
Transformers last night?
Okay, you got me.
Oh, we got him, Brian, up top. High five.
Transformers.
Hand slap sound.
Excitement. No, but I would definitely, like, I'd write, and they never got very long, because what I would do is I'd write a bunch, and then I'd have to stop, and then I'd like come back to it, and I'd reread everything I wrote, and I'd like make little changes here and there, with starting with the intent of continuing, but instead just editing, and then I'd like get to the end, and I'd write like half a page, and then that was my time.
Yeah.
And then I would just always do that every time. I'm
Half
like,
a page at a time.
This could be better, and then like the first like 10 pages were like I guess good, but then I only got to like 12 pages.
So you had a whole story thought about.
Yeah, well, yeah. It was a story, like the kind of story where you make it up as you go.
Right.
Kind of. But it was like an RPG game plot. Where like the three characters go on a trip to a battle arena. And then they come back and their village has been burned down.
Oh my God.
Fighter,
that.
wizard, and thief went to the tavern, and they had drinks.
It was that. It was fighter, magic user, and thief. But they were like, they talked like millennials talk, like they said dude and stuff still, but it was like the fake medieval times.
Dude, you totally stabbed that kobold. I totally know. Up top.
Oh man, our vertical synchronization of this data point really harshed my ye old buzz.
What's
like
my Wi-Fi
millennials.
password?
Does this tavern have free Wi-Fi?
Man, the Wi-Fi didn't exist yet when I was writing these stories.
I can't afford mortgages on my cottage.
Does this tavern have a place I could plug in my 56.6 kilobyte per second modem?
For spell slots.
I've got
I'm gonna put avocado on my mutton.
avocado mutton is all the rage.
Yeah, but
Man,
you
I
know
need that.
they can't afford castles because of that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know you were a writer.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
you've never talked to me outside of this podcast.
You're right.
We only record this, and then you look away, and I'm
For
like,
a
I wonder what goes on in that brain of his.
Just unmoving.
Moving,
Like a turned off
unshaking.
robot.
Yeah. Joke. Brian, you're kind of a writer, man, though.
I mean, a little bit. I don't know.
Did you write stories?
I did.
Besides
I
the
do
Sonic fan fiction.
occasionally. I did write Sonic fan fiction.
Yeah.
And
It's a peak.
it took, like it's all been downhill from there. Wow. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What about
Existential.
What about
Oh, no.
the before that though?
Well, I don't know. Like for a while, I had a good thing going where I was like trying to like write every day, just to kind of like keep my mind alive.
Right.
But yeah, like
then your mind
had
died.
a job and stuff, and that got in the way, like jobs will. I've been trying to kind of get into that habit again, though. Just like
It's a good
like
habit.
after work as opposed to before work. And I mean, I of course I edit part time,
Mm-hmm.
so again, like that's kind of important, like being able to read and write actually for that.
Yeah, you need both for editing.
You do.
Ugh.
Totally do.
So intensive editing. Got to read and write at the same time.
At the same time. One in one hand and one.
That's
in the
right.
other.
You put your eyes in one hand and then you pencil in the other.
Write in one hand and read in the other and see which one piles up first. Like my dad used to say.
Yeah.
Uh,
Everyone's dad used to say that.
yeah. Classic American saying.
Classic dad.
Classic dad.
I wish our podcast had its own dad.
I think it would go something like this. Hi, I'm your dad podcast.
Hi, Dad.
Hi,
Be
dad.
sure to do your homework. I'm gonna check out.
I'm going
whatever.
to do it, Dad.
Okay, well, that's fine, sweetie. Okay, if you have any problems, talk to your mom. Bye.
I'm going to the bar.
I'm going to the
Oh,
bar.
no.
I'm not going to be drinking there. I just want to hang out.
Hang out with my
cool.
peers for once.
I'm just going there to arm wrestle contest.
I got big old beefy burly arms.
And I'll still lose.
I'm going over the top.
It's my favorite film. Yes, that's right, film.
I have great respect for it.
Classic cinema.
Criterion
I didn't
Collection.
ask Dad. You keep talking about this stupid movie. Oh, I'm a podcast. I'm a teenage podcast.
You go in his like office in his den, and it's covered in posters from over the top
And hand drawn images of Sylvester Stallone from the film.
and fan fiction.
Fan fiction.
Which brings us back.
To writing. Well done. I had grand designs in high school of tricky little stories that I'd write.
Go on.
One about a prisoner. It was all very vague about his cell and like being trapped there and only being fed like once a day or something like that, and the hairless jail keeper comes in and yells at him, blah blah
God.
blah. And it turned out at the end he was a monkey in the zoo.
I did a story kind of like that too once.
Oh yeah?
It was Sonic fan fiction. It's much like,
But more animals
yeah.
and less zoos.
And instead of in a zoo, they were trapped in a robot version of themselves. Little animals trapped in little robots.
My Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction actually didn't involve Sonic whatsoever. It was
That's
focused
right.
on Tails, and it was basically kind of like if you took Sonic and made like a mumblecore film about
Yeah.
it. It was pretty good. It was pretty good, and it was full of like great artistic moments and deep emotional
It was dark.
impacts.
It was very,
It was very dark.
very
Did you
dark.
guys actually read it?
Yes, of course I
Yes.
read it.
Okay, I just remember Jimmy, you asking me to like if I had any copies of it.
Yeah,
left
because
or
we were
anything.
going to read it on the podcast.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that part.
Well,
Yeah.
no, this is we did, but this was we read it pre-podcast because that's when you wrote it, and then we were trying to look for it on an episode,
Yeah,
but we couldn't find it.
It's
I tried
disappeared.
very hard.
Down the road.
Tails was depressed over the death of Sonic.
Yeah.
And he had impregnated Rose.
She wasn't pregnant. I don't think was she.
I think she was pregnant.
I don't remember.
And Robotnik was like the big
A slumlord.
cheese of the town.
Yeah, he was like the sort of crime boss of like a shitty little town. They all
Yeah.
lived in. Yeah.
And everyone was depressed. And everyone was sad.
Everybody knew that Robotnik killed Sonic, but
Yeah.
nobody could prove anything.
Nobody could do anything about it because he had all the cards.
He ran that little town.
I love reading. I love reading, guys.
Take a look.
It's in a book. Yeah.
A reading.
That's my favorite show.
Because he loves reading so much.
And if I didn't have to write, then I wouldn't have to do any work. I could just skate by being like, sorry, everyone, no writing for me, but I guess I could type.
What prevents you from? Well, no, you couldn't type.
Yeah, you can
No,
type.
you're right.
That's
Okay,
super
yeah,
cheating.
good.
But
Loophole
how
closed.
does it? What is it? How do you prevent? What magic is? What does it look like?
Like nothing comes out.
Your fingers shatter apart.
That's right. Splinter into
Just
1,000
shatter.
I don't like
Shattered.
the hand exploding. Would you rather?
little,
It's like a firecracker going off in your hand.
and all the pieces are different little letters.
I do. I like the
Imagery.
imagery of just writing with a pencil and then nothing. And then they grab the pencil and they're like, well, it's working. And you're like, well, it's fucking not for me.
Not for me.
And then
Magic.
you're like, I have a magic disability. Man, what if there were magic disabilities? Oh, what does that world look like? I want to
Yeah.
write a story about it.
Okay.
It's a movie called Bright. No,
It's called My Hero Academia.
Yeah. Only 80% of the world.
I would take only being able to write, just because I think that's the bigger head trip.
Oh,
like
you like
don't-
the mystery of it.
you don't know how you can't read. Like
Right.
reading is totally foreign to you, but somehow you can write. So it's like your hands and your mind can produce something that you aren't able to interpret, and that sounds very weird to me.
Right.
So yeah, I'd do that.
It'd all be stream of consciousness because you couldn't. You'd have
Would
to
it-
remember the things that you've written.
Well, God, would it even be stream of consciousness? It'd just be I'd just be like head vomit.
I guess so.
Don't know what it would be. I cannot grasp it.
Let's find out together. Come over here.
Give ourselves very specific brain damage.
That's right. I would read and not write just because I need to be immersed in storytelling. Also, I'm really into astrology, so I'd have to follow along with my astrology every week, or else I wouldn't be able to live my life correctly.
Oh.
Yeah. So if I couldn't read my star signs,
What about your planet sign?
yeah, those two, I'd need to read them. So astrology is really going to be the one that breaks me for this one, guys.
What if the sun told you
To what?
jump off a bridge? Would you?
No. No, I wouldn't.
The sun's the biggest star.
Now, okay, but if
It's not true.
if the person who writes
Got
my
you there.
if the person who writes my astrology predictions told me to jump off a cliff, I'd definitely consider it. It's not because it's not because I live my life by these rules, but it's good to consider different ways of thinking about it. So,
Like fast moving to a ground thinking.
right.
What do I think about when I'm about to die? For instance,
Probably your whole life. Just flashing.
Well,
But maybe it's not a literal jumping off. Maybe it's like a spiritual one, or maybe it's an emotional one.
Capricorn, literally jump off of a bridge.
For reals, with your
Literally,
feet.
quite literally.
Don't
what
do
is
it.
life like? Because you can't write. It says
Don't interpret this in other ways. Only the one way, says the newspaper.
No
All-
symbolism.
all Sagittariuses take up archery. Literally. There's about to be a war against the other 11 signs.
Pisces, you're an actual fish now. You can breathe underwater. Just do it.
Go do it.
Just
Go
walk.
fucking nuts.
Just walk into the water.
I take reading
Yeah.
because I could dictate. I'd get a little handheld.
But what about your story? You'd never be able to finish your story.
Dane, I think the time's passed. Man, I don't actually have that. I wish I had them because they're
should have
probably
'em.
really bad. But
You should get them. Go get
it's
them.
impossible.
Jimmy.
I'll go back in time. You're right. They're on like computers long ago.
Oh, really?
Like I don't think printed out copies. If they exist, I don't fucking know where they are.
I'm gonna go to your grandparents' house.
They wouldn't be there.
Where's the computers?
Man, one time my grandma the other day to cap off between this and the next segment.
Jimmy's Family Stories.
Mini segment within a segment. She busted out
Because it feels good.
because she doesn't have a Facebook.
Right.
But
As grandmas don't tend to do.
she presented to me a printed out on just a regular piece of paper, full-sized image of myself at Halloween dressed as Mega Man from like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah.
That I certainly did not give her.
Right.
So that means she like somehow went on my Facebook and like
Did she Google Jimmy search or did she Google image
Google Jimmy search.
pictures of my boy?
I'm telling this story now, and maybe I did give it to her, but that doesn't seem like a thing I would just do.
Hey, Grandma, I printed you off this picture of me dressed as a video game character because I know you love me.
Like I maybe emailed it to her. I just don't know.
maybe
But then
email?
she gave it back.
Or maybe she went to www.jimmysearch.biz.
Wait, she gave it back? She's like, this isn't...
Well, they're purging a lot of things because they're worried they're going to die soon.
Oh,
So they're
no.
just like it's fine. They're not. They're gonna live forever. They're in very good
They're
health.
going to go to a ranch upstate where they'll be happy.
They'll play with my old dog and a couple of goldfish.
Yeah, they're all there, right?
That's right, Jimmy.
They sure are.
That's what I thought. No, they've just been like, oh, do you want this? Take this, because
Do
they're
you want
worried.
this picture that you printed off 5 years ago?
Well, she didn't
Take
remember
it.
how she had it, which is why I was just like, did you? And I didn't say it, but I was like, you didn't fucking. What are you doing? I used to make web comics, and I don't remember. I must have told her once, like, oh yeah, I do this thing, and then like I just forgot because
And now
like,
you do it forever.
And then
in her
I
brain.
found out that she had like printed them all out,
Oh.
like long after
Yeah.
it, and then it turned into like another thing, and I was like, I don't even know if she's actually reading these, but she's printing them out.
She's so proud of you.
It was pretty cute,
Yeah.
but weird.
You're a little weird.
She's like, eventually the internet will be destroyed. We'll save these for a future generation.
Like she prints out photos to put in photo albums. Like she still has.
Printer paper in photo albums.
Well, she
Interesting.
gets the photo paper for the photos.
Oh.
but not for this picture of Mega Man.
No.
for some
Not
reason.
a dog.
she's no Philistine.
They have a very old computer connected to a very expensive printer to print out. It's one of those like 6 ink cartridge ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't fuck around
Damn.
to print
She needs
3 megapixel images with their digital camera that's fucking as old as I am. Anyways,
We need some glossy JPEGs. We need the shit to be on lock up in here. What DPI is that? 30? Great.
good enough.
Put it through. We've got all 12,000 colors for this 4-color image. That's my impression of Jimmy's grandma. Thank you. Thank you.
Spot on.
That was a
spot
clap.
on.
You're right.
Jimmy was clapping
That
for
was
me.
totally
I
a
clapped
clap.
once for me.
What comes up next, Brian?
Speaking of claps, clap on, clap off the clapper. It's Consumer Corner, where you can find products like the clapper that'll give you the clap.
Did you ever know anyone with a real clapper?
I want to. I swear I had a
feel like I
grandparent.
did.
I think who had one.
This might be a Dark City situation where, like, memories have
Shut
been...
it all down. Shut it all down forever.
That's right.
Jimmy liked that one.
And then the whole city just starts falling. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Bloop.
Nobody else thinks to clap on.
So I've got
The rich
well, they're
become
all the
poor.
So I've got some very special Consumer Corner
Oh,
items
really?
this week.
Do tell.
Yeah, one of these I feel kind of weird actually having bookmarked. So yeah, without further ado, I've got the first fine product I have here. Yeah, you guys like toys?
Oh no.
Do I?
Yeah, toys are great.
I like playing around, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, you guys like Japanese toys?
Uh-oh.
I do.
Got
Is it Tamagotchi?
you might. Ooh, interesting. It's a Tama something.
What?
So yeah, you guys like Japanese toys? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
yes.
guess.
Yeah,
Brian,
Japanese toys are great.
We love them.
I've got something from Tama Toys. Tama Toys Japanese Scroll Girl panties with her good smell, number 18.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was all a trap.
Tama Toys, one of the fine products from Tama Toys, Japanese schoolgirl panties with her good smell, number 18. That's right.
Well, what?
It's a
Are there
pair-
17 different ones?
I didn't actually check. I assume so. But yeah, description. Good smell!
No.
Japanese schoolgirl panties with her good smell. This smell will hang on you until you orgasm.
Oh, no.
Please enjoy good feeling.
This is on Amazon?
This is on Amazon. Come please experience this feeling. Japanese quality and safety.
Oh, safety is paramount when I'm looking for used underwear.
Quality
Well,
and
okay,
safety.
but okay, hold on. Is it a toy? Like I'm confused on what it is.
It's from Tama Toys, but
But it's been in somebody's
it's
butt.
Japanese schoolgirl panties with her good smell.
Right. No, we got that.
You know, like a toy.
If you could never say that ever again,
You mean
the title of that,
You mean Japanese schoolgirl panties with
Okay.
her good smell?
I
Number
don't
18?
want you to say it.
I guess keep going. I don't.
Let me show you the picture of the item and you tell me.
Oh, that's just clothing.
It's just a piece of clothing.
That is just a 20.
It's a picture of clothing with her good
Yeah,
smell.
spoilers. Jimmy knows how much it
Oh,
costs.
he knows how much it
now.
costs. Dane,
Yeah,
how much would you pay for this fine toy?
I censored myself halfway
Yeah.
through.
How much would you pay for this fine product?
I wouldn't.
It's female.
buy it.
It's female M size.
I don't want to.
Japanese seller.
I would.
Safe items in Japan.
I would shower several times in a row so that I wouldn't get it.
Wrong. It's $27. $27 for a pair of
This is
panties that may or may not
wrong.
have been used. But
What do you mean may or may not have?
well, they just say that they have her good smell.
Oh, that they're not actually used?
They might not actually be you.
Wait, are they titled as used?
Nope.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't think because that's you could Photoshop that smell in.
You can exactly.
Photoshop's
These
become
panties-
really powerful
These
tool.
panties have clearly been photoshopped. Clearly.
If you could Photoshop anything in your life in IRL, what would you Photoshop?
Just one thing only?
Yeah. Choose a thing to Photoshop in your life.
My dick!
Yeah, would you? What would you Photoshop it to
I
do?
would Photoshop it.
To do?
I would Photoshop it. I would Photoshop it to do my taxes.
Okay.
Give it little glasses and arms.
And I would make
it's
it.
terrifying.
I would make it look like a Goku.
Oh,
I would give it
interesting.
spiky yellow hair, and it would be over 9,000
For her pleasure. Or his. I don't know what you like, Brian.
Yeah, don't
Who
judge.
knows? I'm not
Hey,
going to judge
know.
you.
So yeah, that's product one. You boys want another product?
yes, please. I need some fucking
I don't.
product.
I don't
bleach.
want to talk about that one anymore.
Bleach. It's interesting you mentioned Bleach.
Oh my God.
Is it anime? Is it anime? Is it anime?
No, it's not anime. It's not anime. But yeah, Bleach. It's good. It's good. Like if you get like coffee. I usually don't wear white shirts because I always spill coffee on my
Sure.
shirt. What you guys? You guys like you?
I hate white shirts. I legitimately didn't know anything about the second product though, so if
Why?
it's bleach, I'm gonna be really surprised.
Why do I feel every time Brian asks us a question about a product like he's going to trap us?
It's very leading.
It's so leading. I feel like he's taking us down the primrose path and then shoving us in a pile of garbage.
I mean, yeah, like Bleach is great. It's really great for like shirts and like linens and stuff that get stained.
What are you getting at,
It's also
Brian?
like it's really good for like bleaching your areolas in your butthole, which is what brings us to the FR Color Natural Enzyme Crystal Body Care Soap for genitals, whitening areola.
Because you know what? Those areolas just get too dark after a while.
Nothing is more unattractive than a dirty, dark areola.
Oh, no.
It's the grossest thing. It's like areolas covered in poop.
I've never heard of this.
It's
I've heard of the buttholes.
It's FR Color Enzyme Crystal Body Care Soap for genitals, whitening areola. Because, like, also, you don't want genitals that are all, like, dark. Because that's like,
not.
where have those genitals been? You want it, like, white is right for genitals.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
That's
You
their,
said the words.
that's their slogan.
You know where genitals have been? In your pants.
That's not really their slogan. Okay, Description. This item is one-piece body care soap, contains natural plant extracts and whitening factor. External cleaning and rapid improvements in the crotch, buttocks, and other parts of the phenomenon of.
Oh, okay. The phenomenon of the buttocks.
External cleaning and rapid improvements in the crotch, buttocks, and other parts of the phenomenon of bold, deep clean the skin at the private, promote metabolism, hormonal balance, while conditioning, maintenance, privates, young, plump, pink state.
I love that these are never
Pink
naturally
what?
English.
Color, as shown.
Wait, pink what? As state?
God, Jimmy, can you believe this? I gotta repeat myself. Hormonal balance while conditioning, maintenance, privates, young, plump, pink state. Period.
Pink state. Pink state.
Size.
Pink state.
Size 5.5 by 5.5 by 1.5 centimeter.
Oh, sure.
I will not
Good box.
I will not condescend to give the English measurements. Material, natural plant extract.
Yeah.
Need I say more? I can't say any more. That's all it says.
Hey, it comes from Mother Earth. It can't hurt. Okay?
Exactly.
God made it.
Completely safe for your skin, which will become visibly lighter, softer, cleaner, healthier, and beautiful in no time. Remove body odor and melanin.
Or it might just peel right off.
Remove body odor and melanin.
Naturally.
That's right, folks. It'll pull the melanin right
Right
out
out
your
your
skin.
skin.
Restore them. Body moist whitening. Another great sentence. External cleaning to improve the phenomenon of the body parts bold. Lighten and brighten dark areas like areola, nipples, groin to baby-like pinky.
Oh.
Baby like Pinky.
Whitening whole body.
Baby do like pinky, though.
Whitening whole body it's two
Whitening
words.
body hole.
It's two words. Whole body including
Yeah.
underarm female private parts, ruddy areola, anti-inflammatory. Ruddy, the worst, right? Ruddy areola, it's practically a disease. Remove odor, whole body whitening.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would get worse.
It got worse. This segment makes me feel gross now.
This was just a very gross week, I think.
guess
It's
so.
a very special gross week.
Wait, what's the price? You didn't give us.
Oh God, that's
tell
right.
us.
How much would Dane? Since
Yeah.
well, actually, no, I spoiled you. Jimmy, how much would you pay for this fine product? Do you need the measurements again?
Do you need those
I do.
measurements?
Okay, sorry. Oh,
I do.
Okay, sorry.
You wouldn't ordain yourself to do.
5.5 by 5.5 by 1.5
Okay.
centimeter.
Okay.
You
Okay,
got
I think
it?
I've got it.
It's one piece. You don't get more than
one
one.
piece?
I think it would cost 2 pieces.
2 more pieces on top of the 1 piece?
2 pieces of 8, like pirate money.
Like 2 DVDs of the anime One Piece.
Okay,
I was gonna. Okay.
a fair answer, Dane.
I would pay 3 souls for it.
Wrong. $5.99 and
Oh.
free shipping.
That's
Oh, dang.
very cheap. Let's buy it and use it.
Yeah,
or we could just use Clorox. Come
let's-
on, we
let's-
got it here.
You're
let's
right.
whiten our genitals together,
Together.
like friends.
Between whitened genitals and magnetic underwear, I'm just gonna be the belle of the ball.
Damn,
Okay.
Skippy.
This is my mental image.
Oh no.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we've got a bathtub full of this stuff.
Oh, gross.
We've ordered quite a lot of it.
Yeah.
The 3 of us are sitting at the edge of a bathtub, pants to our thighs.
Yeah.
We just dip our little buttholes in. In unison.
And right next to us, Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Just laughing his ass
With his
off.
head in the tub.
Slurping it up. This is Flavor Town. It's all natural.
This is my favorite drive-in, diner, and dive.
It's a dive, all right.
Sploosh.
Diving right in.
Ha!
Oh, man. That's some good flavor. Oh, Jesus. Mary and Joseph on the cross.
Is there like
In
a
the
good?
manger.
Is there a pick me up? Is this next one pick me up? Would you rather?
Yeah, actually it is.
Good.
Yeah. Are we just moving on?
Is there more to say?
I don't know if there's
I feel
more to
like-
say.
I feel like we've covered every area.
We covered all the places. Oof. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do a Would You Rather from Would You Reddits. User, you stealthy bastard, asks, would you rather be able to instantly cook any food to perfection, or to change what food is the moment it hits your stomach?
Oh.
So you can eat whatever you want, but then what it is that you're digesting, you can change.
That's amazing.
All you want to eat is cake forever, but then all that goes in that tum-tum is broccoli.
Everything
love
is
that.
kale now.
Everything's
Every single
kale.
goddamn thing.
Everything's kale.
I'm always hungry. You could just eat forever and not be guilty because it's celery.
Right.
0 calories.
Isn't celery like negative calories? Doesn't it take your body more energy to digest it?
It's it's the act of chewing. So the energy it takes for you to chew the celery burns up more calories than is in it. It's not your body digesting it.
God, what a useless vegetable.
But
I love
it's so
celery.
good in
Such-
everything.
It
It's
tastes good.
so poopy, so stupid.
Oh,
What a God's
It's 1/3 of the mirepoix, Brian.
yeah.
God's
Come on.
biggest mistake,
Oh.
celery.
Whoa, jeez.
God's
Quote
made
me.
a lot of mistakes, though.
Yeah.
It's its biggest one.
What was the other thing that Brian hated irrationally the other day?
Excuse me?
Yeah, you hated something really bad. It wasn't Quakers.
Oh,
but
horses.
Horses.
Fucking garbage
Horses.
animals.
That's right.
They love celery. Is that a coincidence? I think not.
Let's not hate on horses.
No, let's do. They're stupid. Everybody thinks they're so great.
You know what horses say?
big-
Hate.
Big, yeah, they do, because horses are racist.
Oh.
That's another thing the internet doesn't like to talk about.
Is that
they won't let black people ride them.
Okay.
They won't let
All
black
right,
people
we're
ride
done.
them. That's horrible.
This just in.
I'm not okay with
Horses
it.
are white.
I am not okay with it. I'm just saying horses are racist.
Yeah, well, I'm done with that one. That's enough out of you.
Not okay. I
mister.
agree. It's not okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Instantly cook any food to perfection, or be able to change what food.
So if I eat a racist horse, I could turn it into a non-racist horse to my stomach and feel guilt-free.
A miracle.
wait,
Or guilt, or that's the opposite of how it
you
works.
flipped it around.
I fucked up.
Yeah, because you took a chance and you failed. I mean, that's a pretty magic power.
I love it.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like I would eat healthier if I could just cook things instantly. Perfectly. Like, eating perfect food. Oh, man.
I will say, like, when you have it in your mind to like make some sort of special meal, like something that like you don't make every day, usually something kind of pricier. When you fuck up that recipe, it's one of the worst
Yeah,
things in the world.
feels bad, man. Hashtag feels bad, man.
Is there a
But-
limit on the food you can make? Like how much?
What do you mean?
So here's what I'm thinking. Like the changing your stomach is better for you because you'll be fit as a fucking fiddle,
Right.
and you can just eat like a fucking asshole though, and it's fine.
Right.
Because you just you turn into healthy broccoli, celery, calories, whatever. It's fine. All you just celery, and then
The
you have a
leanest of-
different problem on your hands.
The leanest
You're
of
getting no
meats.
nutrition. You're getting limited nutrition. But the other one, like you're just solving world hunger.
Well,
Like you
What?
just make food.
I don't think
forever.
I don't think you get to make it out of nothing. I think
Yeah.
you're just really good at cooking.
You're
Like,
not-
I thought you
can't-
said instantly.
I thought.
Did you
I-
not
I
say
was-
instantly?
Instantly cook any food.
What's instant mean?
So if you have the food in front of you, it's like bing.
Oh, that's way less good.
What?
You need to have the materials.
Yeah, you need to have the materials.
Oh, I
it's
thought it
like
was magic.
It's not like saying like, "Oh, your belly is instantly full of the thing that you want it to be." You have to like have food to eat first.
Like, I like cooking.
Great. Good. I do too. I'm proud of you. What do you
I thought it was
just
magic.
like bing, I have instantly cooked food. Perfect.
I
cooked
have
food.
made fire.
Now,
Perfectly
I'm
cooked
going to,
fire.
I'm going to eat this fire. It's going to taste great. Probably it's spicy.
Spicy fire.
This fire's too spicy.
I can eat all the fire I want. I'll just turn it into kale in my stomach.
Hot spicy kale. I'm having indigestion.
I've got heartburn. No, but you could take advantage of this if you opened up your own restaurant, if you opened up your own bakery. Because then everything you made would be perfect, and then everybody would want it.
What if... Hear me out here.
I'm trying.
If I could, per the rules you just set up, MacGyver recipes up.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so
it's like I don't quite have the right materials.
So you want creme brulee, so you take non-dairy powdered creamer, you take an eggshell, and you take, I don't know, a match, and then
It's
bing,
the perfect
you get
creme
the
brulee.
perfect creme brulee.
Sawdust, horse hooves, and carpenter's glue into tiramisu.
Can I?
I don't know. Be able to instantly cook any food to perfection. So I think it would have to be food
Yeah.
items.
At
Now,
least one. So sawdust, glue, and an egg.
I think you'd make
have a cake.
perfect wood omelet.
Yeah, like whatever you used would be cooked to perfection within the limits of that item.
Yeah, and it
So
would
if
be
you had
fucking
raw-
delicious, and then they'd eat a lot of wood.
So if you
God.
had rotten eggs, you'd be able to make, I don't know, some weird
Dubious food.
dubious food that's all pixelated. No, I'm thinking like 1,000-year-old egg or like some fermented Asian egg dish.
I'll eat an egg this old.
Yeah, well, they've got it. Like stinky tofu's definitely a thing, and it's spoiled tofu that they cultivate bacteria in packed in clay, and it's a real thing, and it smells to high heaven.
Why?
Because that's a
People are
dish
like,
have
hey,
made.
tofu's good. Let's fuck it up and eat it.
Well, I mean, yeah. So what I'm saying is that even if you have like strange ingredients, it'll make the best that ingredient can be, but it's not going to make something that it isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Non-dairy powdered creamer is not going to turn into tiramisu.
Come on.
Come on, Dane.
It's perfect.
Please. I mean, you could make the perfect cup of shitty coffee with the non-dairy powdered creamer and a cup of coffee.
Good.
I don't even drink coffee, James.
It's gross.
I think I would take the perfect cooking.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like sometimes you don't have like the kitchen apparatuses you need to do cooking right.
Right.
And again, like sometimes you're like experimenting with like a new recipe, and you know when you fuck that up, it sucks.
Yeah. It's disappointing.
Because like maybe you can't afford to like always have like pounds of like blanched almond powder and duck eggs
Sure.
and shit.
There was
Literal shit.
You can afford to have
Gourmet
shit.
shit.
There was a soup recipe I tried to make one time off of like the television, and I didn't realize that at near the end of this recipe, it calls for it. Brian, what's the name of this thing? It's an emulsion blender, or
Yeah.
is that it?
Yeah,
that's the one.
I've
It's
heard
the
of
one
that,
where you
yeah.
put it in and it fucking blends it, but it's like
Will
like a
it blend?
fucking
It looks kinda
Hitachi
like a-
magic wand.
It looks kind of like a sex toy, yeah.
Yeah.
It totally does.
So
Of
we
death!
certainly didn't have one of those, and it was supposed to not be a chunky soup. So what myself and my grandpa, who was helping me, fucking had to do was like we scooped out the soup, put it in a regular blender,
Yeah.
put it back. In
Oh my
it was this whole
God.
fucking thing.
It's an ordeal.
It
when
was
you
a
have to do that.
fucking ordeal for
Yeah.
sure.
God.
In Fishtown, we have an immersion blender that is probably as tall as Jimmy.
Oh my god.
It is a big, scary mofo.
If you just shoved that into somebody and turned it on, would you
It'll
slice
churn them up. Yeah.
Did you go to jail?
Would you,
I mean, that's assault with a deadly kitchen
would you
apparatus.
go to
so.
hell?
I mean, I might, depending on my moral code.
What if the person you did that to was a sinner?
Well, then maybe I get commendation from...
Are you the Dexter of a kitchen?
Yeah, maybe you are.
I'm Kitchen Dexter. I'll bake the bad guys into little cookies.
You're the witch in the... No, that's not how that story goes. She baked the children up and ate them.
I'm the opposite of Hansel and Gretel Witch.
That's the one I meant.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a magic. I would do the food changing my stomach because I like hitting and missing with food, finding out what works and doesn't. Because I kind of like the mechanics behind cooking. I like knowing what's going on behind the scenes, if you will. I would consider myself the Alton Brown of this
cooking?
of this neighborhood. Of cooking?
I consider myself the Einstein. I consider myself the Einstein of physics, if you will.
I got some tricks up my sleeve, and I like to, play around in the kitchen and really, explore the space.
That space.
I am all the space. So I would, and I having food change when it hits my stomach would make me feel less guilty about all the garbage I eat. Because I like eating garbage. I also like eating gourmet things that are really tasty and good. But I also really like eating Jack in the Box every day for a week. Oh, fuck!
I was going to wait for this segment to be over, but I guess I couldn't. I don't know where the fuck we're cutting out or back in.
Okay.
My microphone fell. Hello, we're back.
What would you pick, Jimmy?
I'm also picking food changing in your stomach
Yeah,
because
you
I
really like
love
that
to
one.
eat garbage, and I could just because I just feel like most days at my lunch hour, they have really good
Going through the cans.
vegan donuts.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Because you said you like to eat garbage like me, and I go through the garbage
Like a
cans.
raccoon.
Like a raccoon person.
I thought you meant like a goat eats cans.
Yeah, that too. I've eaten a can or two. Why not?
Why not? Eat the glue off the posters like in Disney cartoons. Anyways, they got these donuts, and every day I'm like, I should not have a donut in addition to the lunch I just ate for lunch.
Yeah.
But then you do.
And then most days I don't. Sometimes I do. And I
many?
could just and if this were the case, I could just eat donuts for lunch if I fucking felt like
You
it.
could.
It'd be the best.
Guys, when I found my favorite breakfast burrito place, there were a couple weeks where I had 5 breakfast burritos in a week.
That's the correct
Oh.
life.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is a very good burrito, and
I
I
wanna
want
go
it
there.
every day.
Tell me where it is.
Okay, it's in Montclair.
Okay.
That's next to Anytown. We'll go there. And
Now that's on the wiki.
we gotta go. We gotta go before 11, because then they stop serving the breakfast burritos with potatoes and they replace it with rice.
Oh. Is it this?
Not
Is that
that
the
bad.
only change?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
Breakfast
a
all
regular-
day.
It's just a regular burrito.
Yeah, but with eggs and sausage or
You said-
bacon.
Wait.
It's a breakfast burrito, but they
Yeah.
take the potatoes out and they put in rice instead.
Potatoes is
Why would they
better.
stop doing potatoes if it's breakfast all day?
I don't know.
That's weird.
That's the way it works.
Why do they have rice at all?
Also, it becomes like $12 instead of $7.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that's an otter change.
Rice is expensive.
Rice is like $1 million.
Well, it's a breakfast special, you see. You get a cup of coffee and a big old guy.
Oh, is that not on the weekends, I imagine?
It's probably on the weekends. I don't know.
Let's talk about this place more.
Yeah, on our comedy podcast.
Let's talk more about the food we're gonna get later after the show is over.
Let's talk about what we're going to change it to in our bellies.
Well, I'd definitely change it to high fiber, low fat, good for you, multivitamin things.
I'd turn it into a human baby.
Oh no! Why, Brian?
Because it's the most delicious sin.
Oh, I'm glad you picked the other one.
You wouldn't get to taste it.
Curses.
It'd just be a secret.
That's exactly. That'd be the secret horrible thing that only I know I did.
All right, question, important question.
God, yeah.
Point of clarification.
Okay.
Raw or cooked, baby?
Oh no.
That's a good question. Raw, it'd be like baby sushi. I'm sorry.
You happy about that one?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, good. I am too.
You have to get it after 11 though, because before that it's potatoes and not rice.
Yeah,
sushi.
That's important.
You can't include that joke. We're gonna cut out the whole burrito bit.
Why?
Because nobody cares.
We'll cut it down.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I hiccuped. I've got the hiccups now on our comedy podcast.
No. What comes next?
Oh,
Chims.
it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Well, it's a little segment I like to call.
What do you like to call it?
Schmoogledy Boogles.
Oh yeah?
But everyone else calls it Mary Fuck Kill.
Okay, good. See, this is why we don't clap and cheer for yours.
In the
Because it's awful every time.
In the original Gnomish, it's Koppelgrubel and Dubel.
Doobadabadoo-badoo-gaskabadoo.
Thanks for making that a joke, Brian.
Speaking of things gnomes might like,
Okay.
it's our Mary Fuck Kill this week is trees, cacti, and shrubbery.
Huh.
Okay.
Huh.
Hold on, I'm gonna reword this.
Okay.
A tree, a cactus, or a shrubbery.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's worded weird here. It
Yeah.
says trees and then cactus.
I would marry trees because I'd get more.
Be so
Instead of a
high.
single cactus.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like to have group sessions of love making.
Because I want to get all the wood.
I like being barked at.
I get it.
Although you could get poked real good by a cactus.
I get it. It's a sex joke.
Yeah. Shrubbery would only scrub you.
I mean, you get bushed in any case.
Ah, there it is.
Man, a bush will fuck you up, though. Have you ever fallen in a bush?
Don't piss off a bush.
Don't piss in a bush.
They will ruin you economically.
And online.
They have your
'Cause
credit card information.
Cyberbullying.
They will start several wars on a couple of your different fronts. That's the Bush family joke. Like the Bushes, like George W. That's what I
I
was
thought
going
you meant
for.
like they'd start a Facebook poke war. Like they just never stop.
Yeah.
Like, at least on Reddit, I'm still thought of as a cool guy. Oh, dang it! Oh, no!
I've been besmirched.
They posted pictures of my dirty butt. No!
Come on, Bush.
Dang it, Bush!
Stupid shrub.
Dang
I
bushes.
don't want no shrub. Shrub is a plant who can't get no love from me. Sitting on the passenger side of its best friend's
Lawn.
flatland.
And me.
Brian was singing along.
I love hip hop.
I love it all.
I love hip hop.
It's not a bad song. I like this song.
Catchy.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Let's qualify. Question.
Trees, cactuses, a tree, singular.
A tree,
A tree,
a cactus,
a
a
cactus,
shrubbery.
one shrub.
Shrubbery for
Little
me.
shrub.
Trees are stalwart and strong. and they live a long time.
And they can bear fruits.
They can bear fruit.
They can bear nut.
They can bear arms because of the amendment.
I mean, they can bear limbs. Limbs?
Haven't you ever seen a swole ass oak? Fucking ripped.
Oh yeah.
Its favorite movie is Over the Top 2.
Build a house in
The
them.
number 2. The sequel.
Cactuses store a lot of water. They're good at water storage.
Hard to approach.
They're very defensive.
Not a friend to a balloon.
No.
Mortal enemies, in fact.
If you're balloonish in any way, you're gonna get popped.
You gonna get popped, son. What if that was slang? Is that slang? That is
What?
slang for
You're gonna
murder.
get popped
That is murder.
a little
slang.
bit. I mean, I think it's just getting shot.
Yeah.
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 I got really excited because I was like, what if clowns were a mafia and they popped you? And then I was like, wait, but popped is slang already. The clowns have made it.
The clowns are at the top of the fucking.
Top of the pop charts.
You want to go get some more NyQuil there, Jimmy?
I've had enough.
Okay. Yeah, and then shrubbery are pretty inoffensive in most respects. Like I don't feel any which way about a shrub.
What if you shaped it?
Yeah, you could shape it.
In a
You could
naughty
do some
shape.
topiary, make it look like a big old vagine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a bottom.
Oh,
With like a napkin covering it.
bottom cough.
You know.
Hashtag bottom cough.
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Spread the cheeks.
You could carve it to have its cheeks spread,
I could, I will.
and then you can enter its butthole.
What
Its
a-
shrub butthole.
And then you go to the front door.
Topiary.
What's that?
What a dirty topiary.
It makes me feel tingly in all my naughty bits.
I want
In my trousers.
Topiary is a fun word to say too.
Mother wouldn't approve of this dirty topiary. She doesn't have to know.
It's my own little secret.
I'll run home and not tell her.
Dear mother, don't worry about the bushes.
For the rest of your life.
Never think about them. But
P.S. Don't ask me about my bush secrets.
Signed.
your loving sons, Dave, Brian, and Jimmy.
Your loving sons. Wow.
All three of us.
We wrote the letter together.
Together.
It was teamwork.
We all had our hand on the giant plume.
Like a Ouija board.
It was like a Ouija board of letters to mother.
I wonder what we'll write to Mother. Let's find out.
Ooh. It better not be about our dirty bush secrets.
You're moving the quill.
No, you are.
moving
No,
the
you
quill.
are. You
No,
are.
you are.
Jimmy, stop pushing.
Stop me.
That might be one of the weirder ones we've done, guys.
Wow, we sure did answer that Mary fuck kill.
We got this is my fault, and we've fallen off the rails.
I would marry
In
the tree.
brain times.
I would marry the
Okay,
tree.
we're back on track.
Because it's stalwart and strong, and I think of just like a big pine tree with like just noble bark, and it's just you lean on it and you love it, and it gives you pine nuts.
And if it's got like a knot hole, you could put your stuff in it.
I mean, come on, why do we we always have to
No, like I meant
make
like your literal, like your wallet.
oh right.
It's marriage, right?
Yeah. So you like have it.
Like
Not
To Kill
your-
a Mockingbird.
Yeah, not your junk, like not your dick.
I know
Anyway,
what you mean.
and then I would fuck the cactus because it's dangerous and wet.
You're not wrong. I knew you were going to do that for the danger, but the wetness I had not considered.
Yeah, you gotta think about that one. Also, the beautiful flowers it produces. That's very pretty, and I like it when my partners are a little prickly.
Oh.
That sounds like that kind of. I can imagine a line from like the shittiest erotica ever. I like my women like I like my cactuses, dangerous and wet.
Yeah, I do. And then I would kill the shrub because what the fuck?
I don't want no.
I don't want no shrub. They're lowland animal or not animals, but
No,
plants that
better. Okay.
they don't have any real form unless you topiary them, and that's a lot of work. Like if I want like a handsome rabbit on my lawn, big old
It's a lot of upkeep.
It's a lot of upkeep. It's a lot of upkeep. And I don't have anything to hide, so I'm not going to go behind it. Shrubs. What do you need them for? Nothing. Killing them. That's what you need them for. I need something to kill. Give me that shrub. And then you take it and you just strangle it. And it's poking at you. It's poking, but you just keep on. And you tear it apart. And then you got to bind it up and you put it in the green waste recycling in a package is big enough for the garbage guys to get, because if it's too big, then they're not going to take it. And then you got this pile of dead leaves and sticks, and they're not going to take it away, and it just sits on the street for too long, and your neighbors get mad, and they're like, when is he going to deal with that big packet of shrub that he murdered with his bare hands?
I think Dane has some unresolved issues.
Maybe.
I hate shrubs!
I was going to say that like half your story ago, and then you just kept going, and it got funnier and funnier.
I did it.
To me.
See. We'll see. Brian?
I would marry.
Oh, you didn't have enough time? I could keep going on about the shrub if you want.
Yeah, could you? I would marry a tree too, because I like the I like the trees. Trees are
What
good.
kind of tree?
I would marry an oak. A good stalwart oak.
Yeah.
Full of wood,
is.
full of leaves and splinters too. Let's
Yeah.
not forget there's
Acorns.
lots of different sides to relationships.
Every rose has its splinter.
It's not all leaves. It's also splinters.
Yeah, it is.
As my dad said to me once.
Yeah.
When he gave
Full
me the
of-
talk.
Full of witticisms, your dad.
And twitticisms. And I would fuck a shrubbery
Interesting.
because
You're dead to me.
Because they remind me of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, sure.
And Roger the Shrubber. And he was a delicious piece of ace.
Oh, my.
In that film. Am I right? Eric Idle. Hello. And I would kill a cactus because they're like all thorny and gross. And like
Would you say they're horny?
no, I'd say they're thorny.
Oh, okay. That would make more sense.
And like sometimes when you like prick your finger on one, it's like one of those ones where it's got the really tiny needles and it stays in your finger.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's like
the
just
fuzzy ones.
Yeah, fuzzy ones, and they just won't fucking go away. And it's like you try to rub it out, but it just rubs it deeper in.
And
And then you rub one out, and it makes it worse.
Yeah,
then you rub a second one out, and then
and
your
you're just
dick's
you
all
just gotta
scratchy.
keep rubbing one out. And
Maybe this will help.
and yeah, then that's the story of Scientology. To me,
What?
Great. Now we're marked for death. Thanks a lot, Brian.
yeah, you're welcome.
God. First the horse thing, and now this. You're
Yeah.
just batting 1,000.
Fucking horses suck.
Jimmy?
Fucking sucky
Almost as
racist
bad as
horses.
No,
Quakers.
yeah. They dance with snakes.
I'm just
They do not. They do not.
You were like, oh yeah, Quakers can suck, but they don't dance with snakes.
Listen.
Listen up,
Listen.
everyone.
Horses are racist.
This is where I draw my
Scientology sucks. But Quakers are all right. Okay?
But they don't dance with snakes, and fuck you for thinking it.
Quakers are cool people, and you can quote me.
Yeah, I did. On our
the
newsletter.
wiki.
On our wiki newsletter.
Quoted on
Weekly
the wiki.
newsletter.
That's right.
I'm gonna fuck the shrubbery,
Oh, gross.
because I'll fucking make it look like a big old parrot.
Oh, no. Oh.
Be as lewd and awful as possible.
Just really slobbery.
Just in the neighbor. It's in the front lawn, so everyone can see our indecency.
Oh God.
Jimmy's into public displays of affection, if you know what I mean.
Is that bad man motorboating a shrubbery?
Yes,
Don't
he
look.
is. He is.
He's doing more than motorboating. Don't look.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't look,
Keep going.
Timmy. Yeah, I guess I'm killing a cactus.
Yeah?
Because I don't want to marry a cactus.
Right.
Because I can't hug it
Well,
without intense pain.
or really thick clothes.
But I don't like getting too hot. Also, they're in the desert. It's too hot there. I like hot.
Yeah.
I don't like hot. I like
No,
cold.
you don't. You like cold.
I like a nighttime desert.
I like
cold.
the cold times.
And then
I
I-
like to boogie.
So I'd marry a tree,
In the
and before you
desert,
ask,
right?
yes, a Douglas fir.
Oh,
Good answer.
hey. That's a good answer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Also a pine tree.
Thank
We both did pine trees.
It is a Douglas fir.
Yeah, a Christmas tree. You're marrying a Christmas tree.
The best tree.
Unequivocally.
Y'all's trees were bullshit.
Oh my God. Our last Would You Rather comes to us from Daniel in San Diego. And Daniel asks, would you rather take a ride on Falcor or have a closet full of the characters from Labyrinth as your friends?
Oh my goodness.
I guess we might need to change this a little bit just because it's not just one ride on Falcor.
Like he's your dragon.
Yeah, he's your riding dragon.
Yeah.
Your friend and car.
You use them to commute,
Yeah.
get you to work.
Or you have like super cheerful, supportive friends who are fun and funny.
Problem
and
solvers.
They solve the problems. They know about bogs
They got strings on their hands.
coming up from underneath.
Yeah.
They're always there for you.
Should
you need us.
Should you need us?
I'm Hoggle.
PJC friends.
Is that because we rock? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Go watch The Labyrinth.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Pause this podcast.
Fun movie.
Hey, do yourself a favor. Put your finger on that pause button. Go down, track down a copy of Labyrinth.
No. Play us at the same time.
Oh,
It syncs up,
Oh,
man.
it's- yeah.
It's totally
Yeah.
trippy.
Start the beginning of this podcast.
yeah.
As soon as David Bowie's Codpiece swings onto the screen,
Swings
you'll
out.
notice I laugh in a sexy way.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the laugh.
It's on purpose.
As soon as Kermit the Frog's face appears on the screen of the movie, start
his
the
one
podcast.
cameo.
Start the podcast, and then you'll find that David Bowie talks about poop a lot.
Play it at the same time,
Play it at the
and
same
you'll
time.
find that David Bowie actually walks out of the screen and he'll
Yeah.
sit on the couch next to you.
Yeah, and he'll talk about Would You Rather.
And
chill.
he'll ask for a Diet Dr. Pepper. If you give it to him, he'll stay for the rest of your life. If not, you're fucked.
Turns out, Hoggle is racist against horses.
And it turns out horses are racist against everyone.
Hoggle, yeah, well, everyone.
Because they are racist, and I hate them.
Is it because they have to race? Racing
Yeah.
horses?
Yeah, so that the racing made them racist
I'm a
against...
racist.
I don't have anything to follow that up with.
That was a good
It's
horse
something
noise.
something terrible is the only thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to follow that.
All right.
anything.
Good. Dance magic, dance. Jimmy, you remind me of the Babe.
Is that because I'm little? Is
Yeah,
that
because
what
you're a short guy.
Is it because I'm always wearing stripes in pants and shirts?
That's right.
And I'm like an infant? Like,
Yeah, it's because you're a little baby boy.
Okay.
But you have
that's
the
fine.
power, the Babe with the power.
What power did that babe have?
The power of voodoo.
What?
You remind me of the Babe.
Shut it down.
I saw my
Shut
baby
it down.
try as hard as Babe
Cut.
could try.
Cut.
What can I do?
All right, we got...
Baby's love.
All right.
You almost killed me.
So what kind of magic spell would you use? I really like this movie, guys.
It's very good. We missed it in theaters.
Yeah, we did. Fathom events. I mean, practically having a flying luck dragon would be very cool and convenient. You could have flying luck dragon parties where everybody got on his back, and because he's such a long man. He's very, 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 very long. So you could be like, all right, everybody aboard the Luck Dragon train. Whoop, whoop. And then everybody climbs up on that, like, strangely scaly.
Friends juggalos? Like, what are you...
Yeah, that's right.
What the hell is that?
And then,
Hey, Falcor, are you done with the clown?
give me some Fago and we'll find out. Oh,
Do they make Jinko jeans in my size?
That was more of a Santa Claus.
That was Santa Claus, actually.
That
That
was
wasn't
Santa
me doing Falcor.
Are they not one and the same? Like,
Santa
If I'm
Claus
being quite
and
honest.
Falcor.
they both got big, wide, bushy beards.
Yes, they do. Hey, wow.
I've solved the case.
You've found out the secret meaning of the never-ending story.
Yeah, it's a Christmas allegory.
It's a Christmas time. Yeah, so and like I'm very fond of not having to pay car insurance. I'm
You
famous.
pick all the ones that don't have you pay car insurance.
I'm famous for not
historically.
wanting to pay car insurance anymore. Just because I feel like it's just a waste since I'm such a great driver. And having your closet full of little creatures would mean you wouldn't have any closet space.
Why are they in your closet?
Because that's where they come from.
Because at the end of the film, I thought it, like they came out of the closets.
They come out of the closet,
Yeah, I think
under
so.
the bed, behind the drapes.
Through the mirror.
That's more Alice in Wonderland.
No, because at the end, she's like looking in the mirror, and then it like turns around, and they're all just there.
So not through the mirror, through the reflection of the mirror.
I guess.
Yeah, it's different.
Is it?
You're not climbing through a mirror. You're like looking at the reflection, and then behind you can see them. And then when you turn around, they're not there.
No, it was the
So
opposite.
she's
of that.
crazy, is basically what the film
I
is saying.
mean-
She's totally insane.
What a twist! M. Night Shyamalan's The Labyrinth.
I'd watch that. Turns out David Bowie was just a Muppet all the time.
I hope they never remake The Labyrinth.
Yeah, I don't think they
Yeah,
will.
they really shouldn't.
They were gonna remake Back to the Future, and then it didn't happen, and nobody was sad about it.
Great story. Thank
Remember-
you for
do you remember
sharing that. No, no, I don't.
Oh, it was like years ago, and everyone's like, "What?
Why?
How are they gonna do exactly?"
Why?
But then
I'm sure it'll happen. If it's been conceived, Hollywood's going to try and make it happen.
I think there's a statute on those things.
Of limitations.
Like you have to sort of do a thing. Like if you have the rights to a thing, you have to do something with it within a certain amount of years, or otherwise you
It expires.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it. Yeah, I don't know.
What would you do, Brian?
Very tired.
Which would you rather?
What was the question?
Falcor or Labyrinth Friends?
That's a good question.
Ba-do. Ba-do.
What is that one?
I'm just singing along to the song that's going on in my head, but I won't sing it out loud because I've already sang it already.
Because I won't sing it out loud because it's full of profanities.
Racist horses.
The worst. I hate them. Taking our jobs.
Okay.
That was a good compromise of a thing a
pretty
racist
good.
person would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Horsica for horsicans.
No
Yeah.
Quakers on this boy.
Oh God. Always comes back to the Quakers. The Quakers. They're even rarer religious group. They have quinoa that didn't really take off.
Hey guys, it's only for. Oh.
Quaker instant quinoa.
Quinoa.
Cracker. I don't know. It all looks so good.
It's only forever.
I think
That's not long at all.
I kind of like have my space. Honestly, I don't know if I want either.
You can shut him away.
But it hurts like hell.
Should you need us? Well, I don't. So fuck off, Hoggle. Should you? Maybe you need us. No, I won't. I won't. Get out of my closet.
You go in the closet to like grab a shirt, and they're like, they have it ready for you, and you're like,
Yeah, that might
you're
get
like,
annoying.
thank you, and you shut the door immediately. Thank you, Hoggle. Thank you.
Hoggle, why does my overcoat smell like farts? Hoggle,
It's a very small closet.
Hoggle, have you been hotboxing my closet? Have you been like?
Well, we don't have a lot of places to go.
Have you been marinating all of my biz in your juicy toots?
Oh,
Hoggle.
no, I feel like Falcor the Luck Dragon might be.
You need us.
I feel like Falcor the Luck Dragon might be a little too cheerful for you.
I mean, if I fit him with like a stirrup that bit
Oh my
thing you
God.
put in the mouth,
No.
that might like take care of the noisy.
You bad man.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. I'll take Falcor.
And
I'll take Falcor.
You'll ride him around.
I'll just like
maybe he's into that.
I'll set him out to pasture.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. Just like you go, just like graze. I'll come back for you.
All comes back to horses with you.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Horses.
Hey
all the way
Falcor,
down.
are you down with killing horses? Because maybe we can work out a deal.
It's okay. I eat horses.
You're all right, Falcor. I think we've got the start of a beautiful friendship.
You're all right too, Daddy. Now put that stirrup in my mouth.
Sexual violence. Jimmy.
No,
wanna
it's.
watch this
Did I
movie.
pick? I don't think I've picked.
Jimmy can pick before you. What's wrong with
Jimmy's
royalty?
never picked before me.
Dang. The fucking
Hello,
violence
this guy.
coming from this one. Look at this guy.
It's not okay.
Man, it's a little rough. Because I also feel all the same ways. I'd feel a little strange just having friends in my closet at all times.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't keep my closet door closed.
You might
Ever.
avoid your room.
God, all of those Muppets just staring at you while you sleep. Oh my God.
Just like in the beginning where they're scary. It's like, did she say it? Say what? And they're like, blah, shut up.
That's
Whatever.
right.
That's
a
how that movie goes.
That's how it goes. You did a good job.
I'd probably pick Falcor. It's tough, though, because I like all those friends.
Yeah.
But I just don't want them living in my closet.
Yeah.
So, and Falcor could get me... How fast could that boy fly? Like, pretty fast?
Pretty fucking.
Like a plane?
Let's say 60 miles an hour.
That's pretty slow.
I'm going to say 60 miles an hour.
Mach 3.
Oh my God.
I want Brian's answer.
So you have to wear a fucking helmet and like
That's
strap
fine.
down?
That's great.
Highway to the danger zone.
Dragon Zone.
Falcor, let's buzz the tower.
All right, Goose. Here we go. Put on your helmet.
Crash.
Oh God.
I'm not good at accuracy. Yeah, I'm picking Falcor. We're gonna raise some fucking hell.
I'm gonna paint the town
Who's gonna
red.
stop us? Maybe Falcor has laser breath. I don't know.
Oh, maybe he does. Didn't come up in the film really.
I'm gonna choose the closet full of Muppets, and I'm gonna get each of them a smartphone, so that they're
Family
preoccupied
plan.
most of the time.
Okay.
And then we could all play Space Team together,
That's a fun game.
or I could like be like, all right, I'm looking for some friendship times. Everyone put away your phones, and then they'd have to because I'm their master.
Oh God.
I'm in
That's
charge.
the best kind of
The
friendship.
friend master.
Yeah,
The best kind of friendship, the one where you're in charge.
that's right.
I don't want to hang out. Well, yeah, too bad. I'm in charge.
You said should you need us, and I need you now. Okay.
Too bad, Hoggle. You're not real. You're not real alcohol. You're only real as you only get to exist as long as I want you to.
Sir Didymus, you know what I need? I need somebody to pick up my dry cleaning. Okay? That's what I need right now.
So get on your little dog who
So get
shits
on-
in this closet, and I don't say anything because I'm nice, and so do the rest of you, I guess. Little furry Muppet doo-doos in here.
That was a real sheepdog.
Oh my
No, I know, but
Sometimes it was real, sometimes it was a Muppet. But I guess it would Muppet doo-doo, wouldn't it?
no, if it was real, it would real, but the rest Muppet.
That's true.
Muppet doo-doo all the way down. It's the title of my new book.
By Jimmy.
Hey.
Yeah, so I would have a party all the time in my room. But I think that wraps it up for another week.
What? Oh, wait. Is
We did it.
Is this new news?
No, we
You
did it.
sound so shocked.
No, I mean it happens every
We've
week,
never ended a podcast
never ended a-
before.
Oh my god.
but except for the last 112 times, whatever.
We had to add the ending on in post.
That's right.
Because we forgot to do it during the actual
Oh,
podcast.
I know I forgot something.
Oh, shoot.
If you have any would you rathers for us, please send them to the pjccast@gmail.com or tweet them using hashtag the PJCcast. Or if you're feeling saucy, you can scribe it on a parchment scroll and tie it to a pigeon's leg and then whisper to it, "Go to any town," and then let it out your window and it'll fly and flap and flap and fly and into my pigeon trap, because however much Brian hates horses, I hate pigeons more.
I really hate horses.
I really hate
I thought
pigeons.
that pigeon was going to end up at patreon.com.
Oh, if
And
you,
then he didn't, and then you stopped.
full stop.
I thought it was an elaborate long play.
No, I don't think about what I do. But yeah, you can find us on Patreon. Sure, why not?
Send your pigeons $5. Tie it to its little leg. And
Don't
send
expect them to come back, because I'm going to kill them.
I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah, they're trash birds.
Yeah, delicious
I
trash.
found out that doves are actually pigeons.
Yeah.
Isn't that disappointing?
No,
Ugh.
pigeons are good.
No, they're not.
They're great.
They're terrible. Yeah, but Patreon and Facebook and Snapchat. No, we don't have a Snapchat.
Don't
We do
never-
have an Instagram.
Yeah, check that Insta. Insto is the win star.
That's a Winnebago. But for another week, finally, my name, my friends, is Dane.
Finally, I may rest. Eternal. Brian.
It's my morning. I'm Jimmy.
Hey, yes, and have a good night and get home safe.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Get home safe or leave work dangerous.
On a dragon.
On a dragon.
On a good luck dragon.
On the good luck dragon pop.
Good luck dragon or bad luck horse.
Bad dragon horse luck.
Oh, man.
.com.
You guys remember Bad Dragon, though?
Yeah, I do.
It's a very popular company now. They wouldn't give us the time of day.
They didn't then either.
They didn't then either.
Nope.
I wonder what Primal Hardware is doing right now.
Hardware.
Primally.
Hardware.
Hardware. Wolf. Yeah. Wolf. Hardware Wolf.